Welcome back to this men's fragrance channel. Today I've got a video for you of my favorite fragrances recently. These gave me wow reactions, and that doesn't happen so often because I get to test so many fragrances, but these are just top. So let's start with the first one, and it is a fragrance from my favorite niche brand that is affordable. It is Serge Lutens, and it's 5 o'clock or gingembre. I think. This basically means 5 o'clock at like a ginger. It is a ginger, candied ginger, cinnamon fragrance. It is a masterpiece, let me tell you, and you can get it at such amazing prices at discounters that I'm actually shocked. This fragrance, it is a very masculine ginger, but also a woody fragrance that has got that nostalgia to it. I think it's got that class. That's why I love it. It's a fragrance that definitely just captures my attention. This is not the fragrances that are now released all the time and that are all like ambroxan, woody, sweet fragrances. This is something different. This is something that offers so much more variety, just that depth of fragrance. You've got so many notes in here. They are all just masterfully blended, and let me tell you, this fragrance is super attractive, really masculine, and just a pleasure to recommend to you because of its price as well. It's crazy how affordable this niche fragrance is. Next one, we've got another ginger fragrance, which is very interesting, but I guess I'm in the phase of loving ginger because I feel like ginger really cuts through in a fragrance and makes it just that more addictive, just that much more of a head turner in my opinion. So the next fragrance is Hugo Boss the Scent Eau de Parfum. This is a new bottle that they released now for this fragrance, and they made this fragrance last longer, which is really good. And the fragrance itself, man, this is so sexy. It is fresh, it is leathery as well, it is ginger, it is freshness of bergamot as well. It is just so good. It's got Monika in here as well. And this fragrance, it is a compliment getter, okay? This you'll get compliments for. It's such a likable, crowd-pleasing scent DNA, done right, made long-lasting. This fragrance is just simply amazing. Next one, we've got a fragrance. We've got some new fragrances, but also some old favorites, because I've been going back and just re-appreciating the fragrances that I don't think I've spoken about this one for at least a year. I might go back and have a look, but yeah, this fragrance, it is amazing. It's Belle from Jacqes Fath fragrances. It is this highest quality amber scent with a bit of orris, with a bit of white florals, with some freshness at the top, but overall this is an indulgent, cozy, huggable, worthy, like this is a fragrance that you just want to have and really cuddle up with somebody on the sofa, just watch a cozy movie. This is super romantic, really sensual, just beautiful fragrance, really strong as well, so it can really fill a room. And it's one of those, if you love amber fragrances, I know you'll love it. Another fragrance that I just got wowed by. Let me tell you, I smelled this and I was like, finally, something that is so good. It is L'Amour Pourpre from Coty's new line of Infiniment, Coty, Paris. I think that's how you say it in French, but French people will literally be like, ha ha ha, her French is rubbish. But oh well, I'm at least trying, okay? This scent, oh my goodness. It is just the best atomizer as well. It is this lavender, fresh fragrance that reminds me a bit of YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. It's not a dupe, but it definitely gives you that romantic lavender, really comforting, romantic feel. I just love this fragrance so much. I think it's one of the highest quality fragrances that I've recently come across. It is one of those fragrances also that you'll 100% love. You'll blind buy it, and you'll love this scent. It has got that designer esque facet to it, but it is definitely niche. So if you've maybe been waiting to update your YSL La Nuit sort of a game with something a bit more niche, this is so worth your attention. It is simply divine. Next up, we're going to, this fragrance is the one that every time my husband wears this, I'm like, wow, what fragrance are you wearing? It is simply amazing. It's attention grabbing. It's simple, but it does the job. It's super masculine. It smells extremely attractive, and it is Le Sel d'Issey from Issey Miyake. I love this line. I want to see what they're going to do with this line. They're definitely, I think, are going to make a flanker of this, and I'm so for it. But this already, it is amazing. It is like Acqua di Gio, but made much more modern. It's cooling, it's fresh, it's depth of the sea, that patchouli, but it is just that shower freshness that to me and many women, we just find so extremely sexy. This is such a good fragrance. If you're looking for a scent that you just want to blind buy, and you'll know everybody around you will absolutely love it, this is really good. As well as if you're just getting into fragrances, this will definitely be your pick. It is simple. Even me, like, I've got so many fragrances, but yet every time my husband wears this grabs my attention, and it just does something different. So sometimes we can't explain it. We just smell something and it's like, our brain just goes, whoa, and this is that fragrance. By the way, I'll link all the fragrances in the description for you. I often find you the best deals, like discounters. It takes me quite a long time to search the web, so go and check it out, take advantage of it. Next up is a fragrance that is an oud dream. It is Hera or Hera Reigns from Liberty's fragrance line. This scent, it is a really dry, aromatic, woody oud. It is slightly citrusy, but man, this is just sex appeal in a bottle. You know how I love oud wood. Maybe you don't know because this is the first video you're seeing from me, but I love oud wood from Tom Ford, okay? That fragrance, I talk about it all the time. It's so sexy. This gives me that, but so much more. This is more of an elaborate scent, but it is in the similar vein of being dry, woody, but it's also citrusy. It's a bit deeper. It's much more long lasting, much more projecting. So I'm telling you, if you love oud wood like me, if you like the compliments that you get with oud wood, try this, because this is on another level strong, and it's just one of those fragrances that you try and you're like, yeah, I'm done. Next up, we've got Verano from Ormonde Jayne. Man, this fragrance is a wowing fragrance. You'll see a B-roll of the full bottle because we already purchased a full bottle, but this sample is nearly gone. This is tea, citruses, loads of spices. It smells clean, but really aromatic, really masculine. It's got tobacco leaf, leather in here as well, very masculine notes, but everything is quite light. It's not too heavy. It is kept in that fresher dimension of fragrances. But man, the spices in here, somehow they just explode in the air. They are so loud in the air. The projection, the sillage of this, it is amazing. And again, this fragrance, I tested it because we got a sample and I was like, okay. And then my husband, like, he was like, oh, what is this? Wore it. And I was like, what are you wearing? And it was this. So in the air, it just is so much better. And also I think on him, like on men, it fits. It's so masculine, so good. So if you want something really niche, really different, signature worthy, something that not many people own, try this. So good. Okay, now we're going to my top 3 fragrances at the moment that I'm loving. First up, it is another fragrance that I have given compliment for, and it is Black Lacquer. This fragrance is so badass, and I keep talking about this one because it's one of my favorite Tom Ford releases recently. This is non-apologetic. This is a fragrance that, you love me or hate me, like, you just don't care. You just want somebody to almost like provoke them a little bit and be like, what do you think about this one? make a conversation. This is that fragrance. Oh, it's so badass. So woody, so smoky, full of black pepper, dry. You know, it's supposed to smell like ink. It does smell just ink, black, everything is just so spicy, dry. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. It is a fragrance that is just made for you if you love your woody fragrances, if you want something really different, something that will make her remember you. Try Black Lacquer. Not many people will be wearing this fragrance. I don't think this will be like, you know, a top seller for Tom Ford, but I love it. This is not made to be like pleasing to everybody's nose. This is meant to just fit your character, be conversational piece, but it's also not off-putting. It's not like completely, you know, just bonkers. It's not, but you know, it's not going to be to absolutely everybody's taste. But I think that is a good thing, because if you're like that, then you know, you don't know who really likes you for you. Like nobody is that vanilla that everybody likes them, you know. So this is a good one. Next up is my old favorite. Okay, this is a fragrance that I talked all the time about at the beginnings of this channel, and then it kind of, you know, I found new favorites, and I recently have been just dreaming about this fragrance, thinking about it, like, oh my gosh, I miss it so much, because this is my perfect sexy man fragrance. It's literally that. It is Bvlgari Aqua Pour This baby, this flanker of Aqua Heaven. This doesn't even smell real, like it doesn't smell like a fragrance. It just smells like an insanely just gorgeous guy who just smells like this naturally, like a Aquaman. It literally smells like that. It smells of seaweed. It's salty. It's kind of almost like animalic, but I love it. It's so just carnal and sexy and shower fresh and ocean fresh. Oh my gosh, this on the skin as well, it just melts into your skin. It doesn't smell like a fragrance. It just smells like you smell like this. And like people will be asking you, like, what is it? Like, you just smell good all the time. This is that fragrance, insanely good. Warmer weather is coming here in the UK and I'm ready, okay? I'm ready for Aqua Pour. So if you love your freshies, try this. This is an OG fragrance, but it is so good. So the best fragrance recently that gave me just a huge wow, it is this baby. This fragrance, it is freaking awesome, and it's also super duper long lasting. Okay, this will last you a couple of days, and it's Love a Flame from House of Dastan. This scent, you know how I was really disappointed with Dior Homme Parfum, because I love that scent DNA. If you were as well, because that fragrance is just so good and you want that iris fix, I found it, guys, and I'm on a high, okay? This fragrance, oh my goodness, this is everything I want from a sexy fragrance for men. This is really smooth iris. It is also slightly chocolatey. It's smooth as butter. It is just a fragrance that is spicy, warm, addictive. It has got all the elements I wanted the new Dior Homme Parfum to be, because we all know it was discontinued and I've been looking for something that just scratches that itch. This is amazing. It is also so long lasting, so projecting. I smelled this on Mati the other day and I was going crazy for it, okay? This is a fragrance that's just the benzoin, the lavender in here. It's so rich. It's giving a bit of like slight gourmand, but not too much. So it's still this irisy, light in the air, super opulent fragrance. And it's not a dupe for Dior Homme Parfum, but it has got that similar scent DNA, that richness, that iris, just smoothness that I always loved in Dior Homme Parfum that was discontinued, and I wanted more, and this is absolutely amazing. It's a fragrance that you can wear on a special occasion, but also you can wear just day to day and smell so strong, so good, and definitely not like everybody else. Frankly, if you love iris, you have to absolutely check this out, because this is a standout fragrance for this note. If you don't want compliments, don't wear this fragrance, okay? Let me know what is one fragrance that you recently discovered and you were like, whoa, you know, hold on, I have to write it down. Let me know what that fragrance was if you want me to check it out. And I'll link all of these fragrances, any discount codes I can find for them in the description for you. Follow me here, subscribe for more fragrance content. I'll see you later. Bye.